Hey guys, I'm finally done with my lathe project that I've been working on, and the corn picker sold this past Saturday, so that's out of here. I'm ready to get back to working on this, or get started working on this more accurately. I did start on this a little bit the other day, or just messing around with it before work. I have the separator clutch taken off. I need to get some part numbers, get some bearings ordered for that, get that nut off of there, and yeah, while I'm in here, I'll probably replace that shaft bearing that's behind there too. Like I said, I need to get some part numbers and call AGCO about that. But what I'm going to start on first is I want to just do some general maintenance on this. And I think one of the first things I'm going to do, because these don't work and it makes it difficult to get it started, I'm going to try to fix my throttle and choke cables. I've got a harebrained idea that I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know. We'll tackle it and see. Okay, so we're back in the shop. What I'm going to use for new cables, I bought two 12-foot long universal choke cables. At least that's what I think I'm going to try to use. Now the problem when you buy these, especially an extremely long one, and they come like this, they're all coiled up. And I don't know how well you can see this, but that is a mess. And because of that, it does not want to go through the guide. So we're going to work on trying to straighten that and get it to where it moves freely through the sleeve. Okay, so here I have the throttle lever assembly out of the combine. The original cables just focus. The original cables, the sleeve just threaded into here. However, the new cables, the outside is slightly smaller, so that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cut these old tabs off, I think, and I'm going to weld a piece across the back that has holes in it that will accept this, that I can tighten that nut up against. And I think that should work. So this is a 3/8 thread, so I need a piece about yay wide with two 3/8 holes in it, and we'll just weld it onto the back here and attach our cables, and then attach our cable. Sorry, I'm not a very good cameraman today. Attach our cables here, and then we will figure out how to what we need to do with the rest of this. Okay, so this is how I'm going to go about, or this is how I went about fixing the cable. I cut the old cable mounts off here. I made this piece, just a piece of 1/4 by 3/4 that I had, and welded it inside here. And then I made a little extension piece here because the inside of this section is quite a bit larger than that, so I wanted something fairly close to guide the cable closer to the handle. So now And now we have that action again. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other handle, and then the cable is should be plenty long. I think I only needed about 10 feet, but this is 12 because that's what I could get. So we'll get the other side done, and then we'll come back, or we'll go reinstall this in the combine, and we'll get our cables routed and hooked up. Okay, so we've got everything hooked up. So this one is our choke, and then we've got our throttle. So all the way back is idle, forward is wide open, and so I kind of want to see if I can get this baby to start without having to give it the Cosby sauce. I haven't started it since we brought it home, and I didn't have these functional, so let's see what it does. Let the fuel pump go for a second. Take the sending unit out and put a mechanical gauge in and see what I've actually got. I'm going to let it run for a while and see if the temperature starts moving or not. Let her run and charge the battery for a while and see what she does. That sounds a little better. would say that works. I did have a little bit of trouble with the choke cable the first time I tested it. It is still a little tight, so I'm going to have to be careful with it, but the throttle cable works really nice. Yeah, that was nice that it just fired right up like it's supposed to do that. So anyway, I think I'm going to call that a video. I was going to do some more on this one, but I'm going to go ahead and call that one here, and we'll start on other work on this in the next one. So one thing that I did not talk about when I brought this home is that I'm not usually one to name my machines. It's just not something I normally do, but this girl came with a name, and I feel like we need to keep it. So her name is Gretchen. That's the name that she came with, and I guess that's the name she's going to keep. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a good one.